Be live. I think I know how to do this now. I'm not going to worry about it. I have a couple hours to play Legends ZA. Just about 2 hours today, and then I have somewhere to be. But I want to keep moving on this game. Interesting on the title screen. They got the tower structure. They got the glow on it that we saw in the Prism Tower last time. Overall impressions so far. I'm enjoying the game, but not loving it. But definitely enjoying it quite a bit. It is still pretty early on. There's not much of a story to speak of so far. I've kind of just been thrown into a bunch of different things, which are individually fun. Helping Emma out with her detective work is pretty good. The Mabel research quests, I'm not paying much attention to them, and they're progressing pretty quickly anyway as I just play through the game. I don't have Mega Evolution unlocked yet. That'll be fun when I get there. ZA Royale certainly is a thing. Don't know what's going on with Zygarde. Don't know what's going on with the Prism Tower. Don't know what's going on with characters alluding to some kind of mysterious threat brewing in the city that has not been elaborated on at all. And the story is pretty silly so far. Stuff's just kind of happening. I'm really feeling the lack of player character agency because the player character supposedly showed up in Lumiose City as a tourist, and then Tawny just kind of decided that I live here now. And I'm part of Team Mega Evolution Hotel Z. People are really hyping me up about that, but I've been a member for a while, and no one has ever explained to me what Team MZ does, except in the vaguest terms about protecting the future of the city or something. It's kind of weird. A few parts of this game feel kind of underexplained so far, even as they do the usual hand-holding for brand new players of the series. But I'm having fun. The gameplay is pretty good. The characters, there's not much to speak of. It is a delight to have Emma and AZ back. Tawny is a fun character, although she has an annoying habit of stopping just short of saying things that seem important. The new battle system is pretty fun. I am actually enjoying it quite a bit. I don't... well, I should say first, I really like how smoothly it's integrated into the rest of the gameplay. Like, there's no scene change, transition to a battle scene. I can have my Pokemon out wandering around with me. If I don't have that, I can just be attacked by a wild Pokemon. If I do have a Pokemon out, we can get into battle, seamlessly transition into battle, real-time controls. It is pretty fun. I don't feel like I understand the battling very well. Again, it feels kind of underexplained. I remember the trailers talking about the importance of positioning, and a character in the game at some point said, "You understand positioning really well," but I don't. No one has told me anything about how positioning actually works and matters to a battle, unless it just means keep your player character out of the line of fire. I have learned that one, but if there's anything more to it, I don't know. And so far, the way I've been battling is basically just cycle through like 3 attacks to take advantage of the cooldowns, which is a lot of fun, but if there's any significant depth to the battle system, I haven't found it yet. I tend to think the traditional battle system is very hard to beat. I would not want to see Generation 10 so far. Maybe I'll end up falling in love with this system as I learn more about it. So far, I would want to see Generation 10 keep the traditional one. And I'm not 100% certain that it will from the way they've marketed Champions as keeping the battles that you love. But Legends games can do their own thing. This one builds on Legends Arceus in a lot of really interesting ways. I'm looking forward to exploring the battle system some more, and maybe it does have some depth to it that I don't know about yet. I could see players being upset about limiting how much the game limits your chances to explore. Personally, I'm not. I'm good with it. I get overwhelmed if there's a lot to explore all at once anyway. And I get too caught up in going down a bunch of different alleyways and stuff. But it is really silly when the game dangles an item or a Mega Crystal right in front of you, but if you try to go to it, Tawny yells at you to turn back. I do think that there's something a bit off with how that's been implemented in this game. I feel like did I have something else to say? Yeah, so just that like the Legends series, seeing its development is a lot of fun. This game really builds on what Legends Arceus started in some interesting ways. And I do have some criticisms. I think I've gone through them now, but I don't think it's like a perfect game or anything, but I am enjoying it. I am having fun with it so far. So far, not amazing, but pretty good. And I'm sure it'll get better as I keep going. Also, Emma talked about looking for a black 4-legged Pokemon. I looked at a picture of 10% Zygarde. You'd think I wouldn't have to since it's on my Draft League team right now. There definitely is more black than green on that thing, so maybe that is what she was talking about. Oh, trainer customization is the other thing. I've been underwhelmed by it so far, but that's for a very specific reason that I Generally try to make my Pokemon characters look somewhat like me, and the outfits and hairstyles available so far are really not of any help. For the most part, not really of any help toward that goal. But there's a lot of fun stuff for other people to play with. I'm just going to quickly adjust my OBS settings a little bit, because something's not quite right here. Okay, should be good now. Let's jump into the game. Like I said, I only have about 2 hours free to play right now. But it's a new game. It's pretty exciting. I want to play it while I can, and since I decided to stream it, that means I want to stream while I can. Now I remember, so current team is Bayleaf, Fletchling, Magikarp, Spewpa, which will change to Ghastly once it evolves. I want to see what Vivillon form I get. Sadly, I think it'll probably be like the fancy one that's in Scarlet and Violet or something like that, and not the Polar Vivillon that I got in X and Y in my part of the world. And I'm biased because it's the first one I got in game, but Polar is my favorite Vivillon form. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be getting it, but we'll see. I've got Bois the Heracross from an in-game trade. I got a Mareep, but I think we'll evolve pretty soon. Now, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I had a promotion match at the ZA Royale, but I was not clear on how to get to nighttime and actually fight the battles needed to get the tickets. But I guess if I just move toward the goal, maybe things will become clear. It says the sun is getting low. So yeah, maybe the game just wants me to move closer to where I'm supposed to go, and then it will let me battle. The battle zones are ridiculous, but they're fun enough for gameplay. The setting is really neat. The Pokemon game entirely in a city, of course, is brand new. It's Lumiose City on a scale we haven't seen before. I have to get my Bunnelby from the box if I want to use Rock Smash. No, I don't. Surely Bois can learn Rock Smash. Having the word satchel there instead of bag is still throwing me a little bit. I have to consciously think about... Oh, Bayleaf can learn Rock Smash too. I have to consciously think about what it is that I'm trying to open up. But surely that won't last forever. I can't imagine Endure being very useful. And hey, Bois now has a Fighting Stab. That's very helpful. Send it over the ball here. Can I pin missile these crystals? Nice. And then Rock Smash the boulders. Only got that one there, but we should be able to take care of this clump of it. That's a Vivillon right there. Looks like the Meadow pattern, which I believe is the one that's used in its original Gen 6 art and so on, so maybe that's the default Vivillon in this game. We'll find out. I think I'm probably not getting my Polar Vivillon, but it sure would be nice. Good cry. It doesn't look like there's much to see here. I mean, there's an item over here, and there's some scaffolding that I can probably climb. Traversing Lumiose City on the rooftops is kind of neat. I am really enjoying the big city setting all around so far. Like, I don't know how I would get to that item. Ah! Maybe I just drop down from higher up. Nice, Heracross flies in this game, just like in the anime. Can he touch? A Dawnstone. Whoa. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna worry about that now. Oh yeah, since I have a Ghastly, I want to use my favorite Pokemon, Gengar. And Mega Evolve it, of course. So I'm hoping that there's something like the Linking Cord from Legends Arceus so that I can evolve a Haunter just in this game. And I think that's a reasonable thing to hope for, considering that it did exist in Legends Arceus. What did this guy say? Sir, please refrain from bodybuilding out here, but how else am I going to get as buff as a Machoke? Oh yeah, we also met, what were they called? The Fist people. I can't remember what they were called now. But whose solution to people and Pokemon living together is that we eliminate any danger by having the people get so strong that they can just beat the Pokemon up. I don't think it's much of a solution, but I'm sure we'll see more from them later. Should actually be working on Mareep because I think it's 2 levels away from evolving, maybe 1. I think it's probably level 15. Getting these little bits of experience is nice. Of course, I want to evolve Spewpa and then drop it from my team, but that makes me want to not give it extra little bits of experience, because they're kind of wasted on a Pokemon that I'm going to drop from my team fairly soon. Centrico Plaza. Back here, they got all this stuff surrounding the Prism Tower, while supposedly there's work being done on it, although the opening of this game suggests that that might not be the real reason. Mega crystals all over the city. Whatever is causing them, maybe that's what the city has to be protected from ultimately, because there sure are a lot of them all the time. It could be a thing where like they're spawning at an increasing rate and something has to be done for a longer term solution. Who knows? Can Mareep evolve? I don't think so. I think it's 15. Looks like I'm right. Night is falling. Wait, but I just found Wild Zone 5. I don't think I've been to that one yet, have I? Connie told me to get these crystals when I can, and there are so many. I don't know what they're for, but they could be important. Oh, but I guess night's falling. Is it a time thing? Did I have a certain amount of time before night fell? I'm not sure. But I am sure that it's Battle Zone time. Good thing I have Bois, the OP Heracross. I think it's pretty OP Pokemon for this early in the game. Check your map to find the Battle Zone, okay. Oops. I guess I haven't completely shaken the habit of hitting A, independent of what move I have assigned to that button. The controls will take a little bit of getting used to. Okay, crystals. I'm conditioned to hunt them down, you know? Okay. Where's the Battle Zone? It's crazy that they apparently move around. That's not the map button, is it? That's not the map button either. I found my camera. This is the map button. Okay, it's nearby. I can just fast travel into it from the looks of things. That's convenient. Okay, I'm not inside yet, actually, but this is the entrance right here. It looked like I would just be in the middle right there, right off the bat. Bonus cards. Okay. Land hits with fire-type moves. I do have Ember on my Fletchling. Let's lead with that Pokemon now. This. Prize medals. Sneak up and start battles using normal type moves. I don't know how much of that I'm going to be doing. Oop. Yeah, I'm not very sneaky, am I? Also, Litleo is not a great target for Fletchling. Well, my only water type is a Magikarp, so let's just attack. Quick attack. Forced Fletchling out? No, they didn't. Fletchling is burned, though. Uh-oh. This is a really tough matchup for me, actually. Mareep, I'm counting on you. Litleo used Work Up. I think it did. Battles go by so quickly. I'm missing some of what goes on. So Roar just flings my Pokemon backward or something? I don't know what that's about. Marika's pretty close to fainting, actually. But Leo is super scary. And it's good. Oh, yeah, fainted. And she has another Pokemon. Alright, Bois, I'm counting on you with that super effective Rock Smash. Let's go. Nice. I don't know about these bonus cards. Okay, Esper, I can Pin Missile that. I hit A. Bois confused. Come on, Bois. Perfect. Just a one-shot with Pin Missile. Bois so broken. Okay, I got one win. Looks like I need a bunch more than that. I don't know if I'm going to be bothered with these fire moves and stuff anymore. I also don't have Tawny here. Oh, got into a battle. I also don't have Tawny here to heal me this time, do I? Okay, I'm going to switch to Bailey. Bois confused. Let's demonstrate that new Giga Drain. And that just one-shots. Okay. Nice. One will be. Giga Drain is probably on cooldown now. Yep, so Razor Leaf. And that just one-shots. Wait, did I battle the strongest trainer first? What happened here? I didn't even see what level her Pokemon were at. That was so quick. I don't know if I can be bothered with bonuses right now. I still feel like I'm just scrambling to figure out what's even going on here, you know? Prize medals, though. That looks like a trainer. Can I sneak up and surprise her? Let's do a Pokeball. Or Cleffa. What am I doing? I don't remember how to surprise her. Oh, you just walk on and call a move, don't you? How was I caught off guard? I walked right up to her. Okay, Giga Drain. I'll go to Leech Seed next. I think it's Razor Leaf, even though my attack's been dropped. Also, I dropped my last move with Disarming Voice. There we go. Let's do another Pokemon. Another Cleffa. Okay. Giga Drain is ready again. Do that into Disarming Voice. Bayleaf is very strong so far. Of course, recently evolved, so it's not surprising. Don't really know what's going on, but I am just overpowering opponents so far. Okay. Speeba's ready to evolve. Nice. Let's see what kind of Vivillon I'll get. I guess it's Meadow Pattern, because I just saw one recently. Yeah. No Polar Vivillon for me this time. Unfortunate. Let's add Ghastly to the team. Ghastly could be very helpful. It can be a pretty broken Pokemon in the early game with that type combination, although of course it doesn't have Levitate this time. What does Ghastly have? No ability, obviously, for moves, Confusion, Hypnosis, Confuse Ray, and Lick. Okay, not great, but early Confusion is interesting. Not great, but it'll get better, of course. Okay, I thought maybe I could surprise that guy. Houndour. Uh-oh. Not anything very good for that. Pretty weak to fire types, while my water type is Magikarp. Maybe I should sack Fletchling to get Bois in. Okay. I'll do that. Bye, Fletchling. Sorry. Thanks for your service. Bois. He's getting worn down by Leech Seed, so that's good. A little bit of insight on how Leech Seed works in this game, and now Rock Smash. Goodbye. Houndour. What's his other Pokemon? Ekans. Really, I don't know much that's good for that. I can try Ghastly. Hopefully it doesn't no bite. Go for it. Okay, no bite. Well, let's just go for Confusion. Maybe I should go for Hypnosis first. That Confusion did not do much. Hypnosis, make it drowsy. Confuse Ray. Can't, Ghastly fainted. I don't really have good options for this thing. I'll go Bayleaf. I can Leech Seed it. ZA Royale is getting a little tougher though, huh? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. After such an easy debut in this thing. When I get some recovery back from Leech Seed, Giga Drain still hits really hard for this early in the game. A little nuts that they've already given that move to my Bayleaf, and it looks like the Leech Seed finished off the Ekans there. So at least I have 2 broken Pokemon, while the rest of my team is still kind of weak. Across the halfway point on the tickets I need. But my team is getting pretty worn down. Do I have a Paralyze Heal? Something? I do have a bunch of Paralyze Heals. Let's use one. Yeah, I have 2 strong Pokemon that are both at low HP and a Magikarp that I'm just carrying with the experience. Well, you know what I mean by the experience share. It's on my team and so it's getting experience. Alright, can I sneak up on this trainer? Not facing me. The Razor Leaf will Staryu? Ah, she spotted me. Okay, well I should be able to beat a Staryu, right? Surely. And then get some health back with Giga Drain. Ray, but she did one-shot the Staryu, get a bunch of health back, so that's good. She also has 2 Pokemon. They all seem to have 2 Pokemon this night. Beedrill is not good. I don't have anything for that right now. Bayleaf, you might just have to tough this out until you faint. We can Leech Seed it at least. Yeah, Giga Drain is super strong for this early in the game, but it is double resisted, so it's not doing a whole lot here. Razor Leaf does some damage. Cycling my attacks here. I mean, the Beedrill is getting worn down, and Bayleaf is getting enough recovery back that might be able to win, but if not, Bois can probably close this out. But Bayleaf is looking very powerful. I mean, If I had a Totodile, I wouldn't have so much trouble with fire types. If I had a Quilava, I could cook this thing. But Chikorita's looking like a really strong starter just because it gets these recovery options pretty early. Which is a nice little niche for it. That is not a bad way to somewhat fix Chikorita here. Giving it early Giga Drain. And then of course it always had Leech Seed, but it's helpful too. I think Bois just got an idea for a new move. I think I saw that for a second before I changed the scene, but Bayleef is poisoned, so let's fix that. Now, am I right about Bois? Aerial Ace. That's pretty good. I don't think I need to keep Tackle. Aerial Ace would have been super helpful against that Beedrill, actually. Knock out opponents using flying type moves. Oh, if I had that and Aerial Ace when I battled her. Oh well. Bayleef is kind of a carry right now anyway. If only because the recovery is helping it stick around. This is another bonus card. His super effective move doesn't matter what kind, only once. At that point, that's more helpful than this. I'm about to get into a battle. Right. Get the jump on them with Disarming Voice. Not quite. But here's a super effective move for you. Oh, it taunted Bayleef. That's why there's a lock symbol on Leech Seed. Cool. I guess in this battle system, the game can't mess around with making me remember or notice that it happened. It has to give me a visual cue. Another one video. Uh-oh. Alright, Bayleef. I don't want to switch Bois in on this when Bois is kind of low, so let's see what you've got. Leo's just not that strong in the end. It's crazy how much the earlier one is scaring me. But I don't have good matchups for it, that much is true. Got a super effective move, so got the bonus from that. Victory gift. And Lumio Skeletts, okay. Not bad. I've noticed those Holovators. Maybe I have to use one to find more opponents. Although it looks like... Oh, I didn't even see that guy. I just saw the thing pop up. So I knew there was someone nearby. That guy did pretty well sneak up on me there. Now, Kakuna is a problem matchup, much like Beedrill, although Giga Drain actually did a lot for it just now, so I think we're fine. I could switch to Bois and go for Aerial Ace, but this looks like I need to against the level 8 Kakuna. And this guy's other Pokemon is... Pidgey. Don't want to switch my Heracross in on that. The Leech Seed, Giga Drain. Giga Drain almost just one-shots it. Razor Leaf. Almost there. Bayleef is poisoned again. Yeah, I had 3 Pokemon faint early this night, and then Bayleef has just been carrying since then. I don't have any water-type moves, but I do have a free slot for a card, so okay. Can I get the jump on this with a Giga Drain? This guy only has... Jean here only has 1 Pokemon. He's Zedring. And yeah, I did just one-shot the Weedle there before he could even participate in the battle. ZA Royale continues to be super scary for everyone involved, no doubt. It can sure shock your Pokemon when someone sneaks up on you, you don't say. So I can just go challenge Yvonne now, right? There are medals and stuff, I don't know what I need. Thanks for the raid. I can't believe I've never asked this before. How do I say your name? Is it a soft C or a hard C? Alright, thanks for the raid, Sari. But I think I can just go to... I should go heal my Pokemon. Find a Pokemon Center. What have you been up to? You gotten very far in this game yet? That doesn't work. Where... That does work. Where is there a Pokemon Center? What are these? Are these detective clients? Doesn't matter. Not what I'm looking for right now. This started? Yeah. I played about 3.5 hours last night. And then... been playing about 20 minutes so far today. I have to go... I don't have a lot of time to play today. I have a couple hours, but it's fun so far. Gotta go to work now. Enjoy ZA. Alright, enjoy work if that's a thing you can do wherever it is that you work. I just did that. Okay. Oh, she doesn't make me go through it again. Nice. Alright, you'll try. It's good. Oh, register my birthday? I suppose I could do that, although I'm not sure I want to stream what my birthday is. I feel a little weird about identifying information, you know? Okay. Yeah, I guess the next thing to do is go fight my promotion match. People chatting with holograms I am getting used to seeing on the sidewalk now, and again, it makes sense because this is the region that gave us the Holocaster. There's an item I didn't get there earlier. I'm too bothered about it right now. I want to get promoted. I also want to break these crystals because Tawny told me that I'm supposed to. I got some Magikarp over here. I went through a lot to catch a Magikarp yesterday. Anybody from the raid who's watching, I wasted a lot of Pokeballs just throwing them into the water to catch a Magikarp. It worked out in the end, though, as you can see from my party. Wandered into the Bleu District a couple times now. I think that's a little new to me. I think I spent most of my time in Vert and Rouge. What are the other two? Jaune and Magenta. This looks like Bleu. This is Bleu Plaza. They've got the obelisk and everything. Dawn is approaching. Can I battle you first? So I don't know if it's timed, the approach of dawn and dusk, or if it's like I get to a certain location and that adjustment happens. Anyway, let's get on with our promotion match already. Yeah, I do remember that obelisk, and others like it from the plazas in X and Y, although I think in X and Y the Bleu Plaza obelisk was in fact blue colored. Am I right about that? And then like Rouge would be red, of course, Vert would be green, Jaune would be yellow. Am I making that up? All those lines are silly, but whatever works. Race through his promotion match in record time. Anyway, this obelisk is not blue right now, that's for sure. Fritzy. Okay, leading Heracross into that, not great. Oh, I'm leading Mareep. Oh, I thought I was leading Heracross. Oh, right, I switched to this to break crystals. Alright, I hit A out of habit again. Honestly, one of my biggest problems with this battle system so far, although I am getting better about it over time, is just hitting A to battle out of habit without regard for what move I have there. Yeah, I know I'm leaning too hard on my Bayleaf, but I mean, that does seem to be what I need to do in some of these situations. There's 3 Pokemon, by the way. It's a lot so far for right now. Most opponents have had 1 or 2. Razor Leaf, Giga Drain, whatever comes in next. Ghastly gets a lot of experience from that, which is good. Go Swirlix, makes sense with the Spritzy. I wonder what the last one is, though. Yeah, I saw that Charm. I'm going special attacks and Leech Seed. Another Giga Drain should knock this out. Get some recovery back. Oh, not quite. Okay, Disarming Voice to close that out. Our last Pokemon is Vivillon. Okay. Still having trouble with some of these bug types. I mean, if Bayleaf goes down, and it looks like it will, then I can get Fletchling in. I also have Aerial Ace on my Heracross now. I also have Thundershock on my Mareep, so I should... actually, that's more useful than Heracross, because Heracross will just drop to a Gust. Well, it seems like it should be winnable, but it's not going well so far. Actually, Mareep is very weak. Let's see if Heracross gets a chance to land an Aerial Ace. It's flying, interesting. After swapping in for Fletchling, like in Scarlet and Violet. Draining Kiss, that's really bad. Like in Scarlet and Violet, if it switches in for a Pokemon that's flying or floating, I guess it does so as well. Okay, Bois is super broken. It did manage to pull that one out. Ghastly learns Shadow Sneak. That's not great. Mareep can evolve and use Charge. That's better. I guess Shadow Sneak might be marginally better than Lick. Although maybe not, with Lick being able to paralyze. Anyway, that was kind of messy, but I do go up to rank X now. Definitely still don't understand this battle system beyond just cycle through spamming attacks and have a well-rounded team with a lot of good matchups. Tawny pops up out of nowhere to congratulate me on my promotion. It's time to go rest. Perfect. Well, except I have some stuff to do in the menu now. Lead us here, Naveen. Ask you more than once to please send word when you want us to gather. Yeah, Naveen is having a lot of trouble with that. Just forgot. You know what I could go for right now? Some croissant curry. Get some more of Tawny's cooking. Perfect. Gotta love Lita's genuine enthusiasm for it. And there's that Zygarde cell watching us as usual. We know that AZ has noticed it. Doesn't seem like anyone else has. And AZ is definitely cooking something. He's talked about finding the strongest Mega Evolution user or something to deal with some implied threat. Okay, rested through the rest of the night. Although, it was almost dawn. It did say that when I was starting the promotion battle, so I can't have slept super long. Unless I'm sleeping in very late, and that's why night comes up so quickly. Maybe these MZ characters just have an awful sleep schedule. Look, I've got been auto-transported down to the lobby. Why did I join Team MZ? I don't know what to tell you. Tawny just kind of said that I was in. Instant curiosity about new people. Tearing it up in the ZA Royale, sure. Why did you join Team MZ? So, for Lumiose is a nice, implicitly noble, heroic reason, but nobody has explained a thing to me about what it is that we do for Lumiose and what value we bring to whatever's going on in this city. So, I mean, the real answer has to just be for Tawny. She asked and I did, and that's all I've got. Bit different from your reason, huh, Naveen? Ooh, is there some secret to Naveen's reason for being here? It's an invasion of privacy, whatever it is. We are all on the same team here. That is correct, whatever exactly that means. Wow, what is going on with Naveen? Spill the tea if I beat him in a battle? Alright, sure. Poor Naveen. And apparently I have to work my way up to rank W next. Okay. Already, that is. Without more story in between. Unless we're going to get derailed by more story, that could happen. I'll go battle Naveen and find out why he's here, now that it's been dangled as a mystery. But first, let's evolve my Mareep. Emma already showed us a Mega Ampharos in this game. Looks great. Looking forward to having one. Now, Mareep can learn Charge. I'm okay with taking that over Growl, I think. Ghastly can learn Shadow Sneak. What is the base power on Lick? 30. And Shadow Sneak also has half the cooldown time, so yeah, I guess it's an improvement. I've leveled up with Mabel's research. Wow, evolving a couple of Pokemon gave me a lot of research points. I get an Ice Fang TM. That'll be useful for my eventual Gyarados, but I don't think anybody can make use of it right now. Okay. What do I want to train? Fletchling is falling behind a little bit. Am I sure it can't evolve yet? Yeah. Am I curious about Naveen? I mean, you keep telling me to be, so I guess I am. Lito won't let this go until we put it to bed, so I suppose I'll battle you, but make no mistake, I'm going to give it my all because I don't like to talk about my life. Are we bullying Naveen? I just want somebody to tell me something about what's going on in this game, so let's go. Naveen of Team Mega Evolution, Hotel Z. We know he's a Scraggy. We see a Spinarak now. So hopefully this is good Fletchling training. 3 Pokemon total. Okay. And Peck this, and also Ember. Quick Attack might KO. Not quite. I'll Peck again, I guess. Maybe I should save that for the next Pokemon, but we'll see. Next Pokemon is Sableye. I failed to catch one of those yesterday. I'll swap. Oh, I can't swap. I'm still trapped by the infestation after Spinarak is fainted. Uh-oh. Bye, Fletchling. Huh, that's a bit different. Alright, well, let's go for my Fairy move into this. And then my OP Giga Drain. I can also Fairy move the Scraggy when it comes out. Oh, did Bayleaf just kind of dodge around the Sableye's attack there because of where I was standing? Is that part of how positioning matters? That is one thing that has been really glaringly underexplained in this game. But, if I can, like, run over here... Bayleaf... well, it definitely takes... If it's a thing at all, and I'm not convinced that it is, it definitely takes some timing that I don't understand. But I guess it's time to figure things out. But it is very weird. This game does the traditional hand-holding, explaining the basics of how the world of Pokemon works in case this is your first Pokemon game. But the explanation of the new battle system, which has never appeared in the series before, has been very minimal. But the game is kind of acting like it hasn't been. Or maybe there just isn't that much to it, I don't know. Not really clear one way or the other to me right now. Need to teach my Pokemon new moves every so often as they become able to learn them. Don't worry, I'm doing that. Nice try, but changing the subject won't work. A promise is a promise, so I'll spill the story for you? Jeez. Here's the sitch. Naveen's grandma won't let him follow his dreams, right, Naveen? She wanted me to concentrate on improving my test scores, but I was more interested in doing fashion sketches than academics. Still, she didn't have to go and throw away all of my sewing equipment. Wow, I feel awful for this guy now. He stormed out of the house, and that's when you ran into Tawny. She told me about Hotel Z and suggested using it as a studio of sorts. That's why you hang out here, but still have to head home sometimes. That's a pretty sad backstory. Hopefully he benefits from starting to let us in a bit. Tawny's backstory is still very mysterious. We know she has Emma looking for someone. Not really clear otherwise how she got here, what her deal is, or why she's looking for someone. Alright, Kavi in rank X. Clearly, the starting letter thing is for real. Have just been given an opponent almost immediately, the very next day. Here you can find Abra in Wild Zone 5. I'm down to go to Wild Zone 5. It's not nighttime right now. I don't know if there's a way I can make it nighttime, but if there is, it's probably just by going around and doing stuff. I saw Wild Zone 5 previous day, but I didn't go there. So let's fix that. I can also fast travel to the Prism Tower. And I'm guessing those exclamation marks are side missions for Emma. I'm interested in those too, but I'm interested in catching Pokemon first. At least exploring whether there are some cool Pokemon I want to catch. I mean, I'll catch whatever I can, but you know, any team changes, we'll see. Who wants to evolve? This guy. I think my Magikarp still doesn't know Tackle yet, so I can't really use it to collect crystals right now. Anyway, otherwise I guess Magikarp would be an obvious one to prioritize for evolving. Okay. Wild Zone 5. I don't think I've been here yet. That looks like a Bellsprout. I wouldn't mind training Mega Victory Bell, but I do have a Grass type on my team already, so I think Bellsprout can just sit in the box. I guess there's another thing I didn't say in my roundup of my first impressions at the start of the stream. When X and Y were brand new, they expanded the Pokedex like never before. It's the first time in the series that I would have trouble in a playthrough by the time I got to the second gym, narrowing my team to just 6 Pokemon. And this game is very much keeping that spirit alive. I have had some tough decisions to make about my team from pretty early on. So you know it's a Kalos game, alright. Oh, I should check how many Pokemon there are here. Relaxing at cafes. Why is that something that Mabel needs me to do? Chilling on benches. The game has not let me sit on a bench yet. There we go. Wild Zone 5. 7 Pokemon. I have 4 of them already, including the Bellsprout I just caught. Okay. I know I have an Abra already, and Tawny told me that there are Abra here. Yeah, I caught one on a rooftop or something. It's my Fletchling. Okay. Oh, Alpha Bellsprout. It's kind of an unusual looking Wild Zone. Oh, that thing is chasing me. I've only seen Bellsprout in here so far. It's an Espeon, but I don't think that's a wild Pokemon. No, that's following its trainer outside of the Wild Zone. Calling Fletchling back seems to have gotten it away from Bellsprout. I don't have a Venipede yet. It'd be nice if I could catch one without aggroing this Bunnelby. Much like in Legends Arceus, I have to be a little bit more careful with my Pokeball throws sometimes. Moved. There we go. Got a back strike there too. There's another Venipede right here. I just caught one, we're fine. So there are what, 2 more Pokemon in this area? Still don't know what this stuff is, but I don't think I can clear it yet. There's a ladder up there. That might be where I find Abra. I caught my Abra that I already have on a rooftop. What are these? Are they piles of sludge? Or from a Victory Bell or something? Let me just be sure that I can't Rock Smash them. They don't look like the boulders I've seen so far, but let's check. Okay. But, let's see what's up this ladder. Yeah, there's an Abra. There's Pidgey, but I have that already. This looks like a spider web, so I might have Spinarak in this area, but I already have Spinarak. Abra. This stuff that I'm guessing I need cut for. Is there something in there? Oh, an item, I think. Pidgey are pretty aggressive. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot more to see in this wild zone. I'm down to leave. Now... I mean, yeah, I could just do work for Emma. Break crystals, I guess. They're just spawning all the time around the Prism Tower. Feels like it tells me something. What? That's funny, I targeted this crystal, but Fletchling hit an earlier one and broke that instead. A little bit of experience from the crystals is nice, obviously, but I still have no idea what Mega Shards are for. I hope they're actually worth all this. Feather Dance. I think it's better than Growl. I'm not sure. Every time I'm here, it's just crystals everywhere. There's a good chance this isn't worth it, I think. Apologies if I hurt that poor Cleffa a little bit. Intended. This looks like the sun's going down. Maybe it's just time. Could be working for Emma instead of doing this, but oh well. Yeah, I guess the adventure has opened up a little bit after a while. Tawny's not around all the time, steering me in very specific directions. So far, the story is just having me go up the ranks, huh? And no sign of Zygarde except that one cell that seems to be keeping an eye on me. Still pretty unclear a lot of what's going on. Crystals are just everywhere. I'm getting less and less convinced all the time that this is actually worth it. And yet, here I keep going. Guess I'll need Bayleaf to carry me in the ZA Royale again this night. Maybe Bois the Heracross too. Cleffa going? Oh, his trainer is running ahead of it. Okay. There are wild Pokemon outside the wild zone sometimes. I did not think I had just found a wild Cleffa, but you know, what if? Did we not get that one? There we go. Where even am I? Sun will be setting soon. Looks like one of Emma's clients is just over here. A chest pin. First sign of one of the classic Kalos starters in this game. It's always blocking this taxi. Why are you trying to fight my taxi? Go battle other Pokemon. I will battle this, I'll battle this Chespin, sure. Heck. Maybe I can catch it, we'll see. Either way, should be good practice for my fletchling, right? Unless I was rollout. It is wild. Is this how you get the starters? Through side missions? That's neat, if so. Could feather dance this, but I don't think I need to. I'm out damaging it anyway. I guess I'll do it here while my attacks are on cooldown. Ember took so long to get another attack. Quick attack to finish it off. Can I catch it? Maybe not? Didn't go to the catch opportunity there. Not admitting defeat. What? Do I have to battle it again? What the? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna see if this happens. I'm just gonna knock it out again and see if the same thing happens another time. And if so, then I'm gonna guess that I have to catch it before the battle is over. Fletchling is in trouble here, actually. In fact, just got knocked out. But Ghastly should be able to close this one out. Go for a Shadow Sneak. See what that looks like in this game. Oh, okay, maybe Ghastly can win this. Alright, there we go. Is it gonna get back up again? Different text this time. I'm gonna do this one more time. Maybe third time's the charm. Go Confuse Ray first. And then we'll switch to Bailey. No need to sack my Ghastly here. Needs experience. I don't know why I want Bailey instead of Heracross, actually. Fix that. Pin Missile should wipe this out. Yeah, it did just bite nothing. I guess trying to target me while I didn't have a Pokemon out. That's interesting. But it didn't get close enough, also. Even more. You are going too hard, Chespin. Wouldn't you rather go with him? So this is how I get Chespin. I probably get the other two starters from side missions too, which makes me a lot more interested in side missions all of a sudden. I'd be happy to train a Fennekin. I do already have a grass type on my team though, sorry Chespin. Taxis are for riding, not for battling. Okay, I'm a lot more interested in side missions now, but should also go to a Pokemon Center. Where can I find one of those? Oh, there's a shopping district here. I guess I could shop first. Also just saw Sushi High Roller on the map, so that's still in this game. Nice. Oh yeah, we've seen like nothing of Quasartico Incorporated so far. Even though their branding is all over the city. We met Vinny, I guess, but that's about it. Okay, so we drop down here for this item, which is a Dusk Stone. Okay. Now, how do I get into this shopping area? Through here, I guess. Shops I can actually interact with will have holograms pop up, I think I've learned. Like that. Subatomic 4. Trench coat and pants? That's an option, I guess. In here, aren't I? If there are any shops along these entrance passages. It's a hair place. Is it different from the hair place that I went to before? Are there different options? Doesn't look like it. Alright, well, merci de votre visite, they say. But, I didn't buy anything. Night's falling. Okay. Subatomic. Are they all called subatomic in here? Glasses. This place is called Masterpiece. This is a funny outfit. What colors are there? That's, I want to make some funny, silly outfit later. That might be a good starting point. Kalos logo cap. Neat. What happened? Night. Okay. Alright. It must be timed. At least at this point in the game. It wasn't... I don't think it was when I was first learning this stuff. Headphones? That does kind of look like me right now, but I don't go around out in the world with headphones. Pretty much just use them at home. Pays de vêtements. Clothing country. Whoa! A woolen muck. That's cool. I like that one. What is this one supposed to be? Soul Rock. And Lunatone. Maybe I'll buy the muck. What's this supposed to be? Anti-gas situation? Alright. This doesn't help toward my clothing goal, but it is pretty funny and silly, so I'll put it on. That wiped out most of my money, though. I think that's everything. I think this is the way I came in. I need a Pokemon Center, and I need a Battle Zone. This button for the map. Restaurant Luau, I think that was also in X and Y. Actually wandering around the city a fair bit at this point. There must be more Pokemon Centers that I just haven't found, but I guess for now I'll go to the one I know. Okay, so the game, it took a few hours. Granted, I wasn't zooming through it super quickly, but the game has actually opened up a fair bit now that Tawny isn't leading me everywhere. Didn't really explicitly tell me this is the point where the game opens up, but I am noticing over time. Okay. Where is this battle zone? All the way over there, but I can fast travel. Okay. I'm rank X now. Who knows how tough these battles will get. Also, if the night is timed, then maybe I don't Grass type moves, that's easy. Maybe I can fail to accomplish the goal this night and then I just have to play it another day, which wouldn't be the worst thing because I would like to do some more side missions. Especially if I can get Fennekin from it. Take care of that bonus already. I think it was only 3, maybe I'm misremembering. Another Pokemon. Well, here comes some more grass moves. Maybe just leaning on my OP Bayleaf and getting some experience for the rest of the team from it is the best thing to do right now. I don't know. Got the bonus. Pretty good. Fletchling can evolve. Perfect. Got a Fletchinder. Kind of a simple Pokemon design, but I'm fond of it. I can teach Wing Attack over Peck. Magikarp still isn't a tackle yet. Magikarp is probably the next Pokemon to evolve. I can't even break crystals itself yet. That's coming though. Sneak up and start battles using fighting type moves. I guess I can try. Why are you standing like that? Why are you squared up like that? I'll take some Great Balls though. Grass type moves again. Easy. I'm not getting distracted by Mega Crystals right now. Got battles to find and win. Where are the trainers? Battle Zone is kind of dead. Oh, I'm gonna ask if that's the guy I already beat. It's not. Well. Oh, I forgot I have Aerial Ace. That Pin Missile just knocked it out though, so we're fine. Pidgey. Flaffy can learn Confuse Ray. Flaffy normally learn Confuse Ray? I don't know, but I'll switch to Flaffy right now. Against this Pidgey and go for a Thunder Shock. I could charge first, actually. No need. Thunder Shock and a tackle, we're fine. Okay. I could do that, but whatever. I'm not very sneaky. I prefer the one that's just to use grass moves. What's this? Use a super effective move. Okay, I'll drop this for that. Are there any more opponents around? There's an opponent with a Fennekin. Oh, that's a with Leo. Regardless, I still don't have great fire type answers. I need to get this Magikarp evolved. Should learn Tackle now, I think. Very least, yep. I guess now Magikarp can break crystals. Esper. I could swear I saw a Fennekin. Is that somebody else? Ember is still not very strong, but we have Stab on it now, so that's something. Oh, super effective moves, right. I could have gone Wah and used Pin Missile. Fine though. Knock out opponents using normal type moves. Pretty doable, I would think. Drop the one that tells me to be sneaky. Are there going to be trainers on the rooftops? I don't know. Not really my first instinct to check there. Let's go this way. Did I not see a Fennekin with that trainer before the battle started? Oh, over here. I see. Zoe here has a Fennekin. I don't have any super effective moves for that. Actually, my Heracross had super effective moves into both of that last trainer's Pokemon. I just didn't think it through. There's a spam bot. Do not touch that link. I will ban the bot as soon as I'm out of this battle. Okay. I can use a super effective move on this. Ready? Let's go. Bye-bye. Every single time I've streamed on Twitch, there's been exactly one spam bot in chat, so hopefully the pattern holds, and that's the only one. Possible ban evader. Probably. Alright. Where am I now? Bonus card over here. I do have a spare slot. Use super effective move, that's what I just did. Easily done, again. Oops, I stayed up all night again. Tomorrow morning's gonna suck. That's what I'm saying. How much sleep? Maybe that's why I couldn't get much done for Emma. Because how much sleep does my character actually get? I don't think I battled that Swablu yet. Can I be sneaky? Thunderwave? I meant Thunder Shock. Oh well. Also, don't think I snuck successfully. Yes. Okay, looks kind of neat in this one. That's Swablu. Oh, my Fluffy can learn Confuse Ray. I forgot, but I don't think I'm interested anyway. Let's go to Bois for this. Let's try to overpower it. Pin Missile. Perfect. That Pin Missile's so strong. Was paralyzed now. That's okay though. Probably haven't gone this way yet. If that trainer was new. Oh, there's a guy with a Ghastly. How do I beat Ghastly? Not super easily. I mean, some of my Pokemon are pretty solid into it. I just don't have like a big Ghastly counter. Can I wing attack it before it spots me? Yes, perfect. Almost one shot right there. Ember will finish the job. And then what's our other Pokemon? Beedrill. Well, I have better Beedrill answers now than I did last night. Getting closer to the promotion battle. Any new moves or anything? No? Okay. And it's more of a team effort this time and not Bayleaf carrying like it was last time. I guess I've found the opponents now. They're all like lurking in this part of the area. Although I've kind of lost track of what path I've followed to get here. Can I wing attack this Pancham before it spots me? I sure can. That just knocks it clean out. And a Litleo. At least I have, at least this Fletcher to resist fire now that it's evolved. Get close battle. Somebody else can come in and finish Litleo off if need be, and it turns out need not be. Perfect. Fletcher is still a little weak, but definitely stronger than the Fletchling that previously it was. Oh, I could have KO'd that with Quick Attack and gotten a bonus. I forgot about that one. Oh well. Now I have 2 of those. Looks like they stack, sort of. Have I battled this trainer yet? Actually, I do think I prefer this one. I think if their Pokemon is out, then I haven't battled them yet. That seems to be how it works. Perfect. Bye, Pidgey. What's next? Fletchling. I could look to knock that out with a normal type move, but whatever. Bye. Not really making the most of the bonuses, but that's fine. I am getting a little bit sneakier, at least. And I'm close to being able to fight Tavi. Tavi? I don't know. Where am I? Are there trainers on the rooftops? Dawn is approaching. There's not much time left to figure it out. That looks like a trainer. I don't have any water type moves. I could rock smash this before they spot me. I don't think that'll happen, but it would be convenient. Of course, they're facing me head on right now. Alright, well, I can rock smash without surprising them too. Pin missile. That positioning got weird. I don't really understand positioning in this game, and I could tell that was weird. Riolu. I am shocked to find out that Lucario is in this game. Switch to Bayleaf, I can go for some grass moves. It's probably too late to hit the bonus, but maybe it isn't. Oh, maybe it isn't. Giga Drain into Razor Leaf. And that should get me to the promotion match, right? Oh, knock out opponents using fighting type moves. I didn't do that, but I did get this one. My team is leveling up pretty quickly now that I'm not letting them faint early in the night. And I got the ticket. Do I finally get to find out what these things are? Colorful Screw. Okay, so that's related to that guy. I've forgotten his name. That's a lot less exciting than those being Mega Stones or something. Tarragon, was that his name? Who was doing renovation work on the hotel and, I don't know, had some kind of gimmick that I don't understand yet. Anyway, can I get my battle done before daytime? Do I need to get my battle done before daytime? I think I fought Zach, or whatever the first guy's name was, in the daytime. But I guess we'll see. And then the next day when I wake up, is it just get to rank V, do side missions in the daytime if you want. Like, is that the gameplay loop now? Go to Wild Zones if you want. That's fine if it is. Surely there's some Zygarde plot happening eventually. Surely I get access to Mega Evolution eventually. That's a Staryu. I don't have a Staryu. That's an Alpha Staryu. Pokeball. Looks like there's also an item over here. A new day is dawning. I haven't slept a wink. Is Tawny gonna pop up and make me sleep, or can I still go battle? Yeah, I guess that answers that. That almost pays for the sweater. That's good. Okay, Tawny didn't pop up. I think I can still go battle. With that in mind, back to breaking crystals, I guess. Though I still don't know what I'm doing that for. But I would like to get a Gyarados, that's for sure. This is so recognizably a location from X and Y. But scaled up like the whole city is. That is not getting old, that's for sure. Oh, and there's my friend Malamar. Last time Tawny wouldn't let me go say hi because that was slightly off of the path she wanted me to take. But hey, that complaint does not seem to be an issue anymore. I do seem to be able to just go where I want. Froakie. Already broke that one. Okay. Good. Really want a Gyarados. Anyway, there's my friend. Commented on it, but I think those little glowy items that aren't full-on item balls are just automatically picked up when I walk over them. Seems like that's been happening sometimes. I'll just get the ground level ones with Magikarp. That'll mean I'm not messing with so many of them, because it is getting pretty tedious and I still don't know why I was told that I should do it. Zone sector now. I can just go where I want, it seems, at this point. Except, of course, to the Prism Tower. That is off limits. I would imagine there's some big climax going to happen there or something, especially with the talk about how the Prism Tower is older than it looks and seems to have been built to watch over the city. Who knows whether it still does that. And with AZ investigating something going on there. And Zygarde, I think, being present early on. I think we were getting Zygarde POV. Considering the overall situation and also the transition to Zygarde POV in the train. A Steelix! Whoa, Steelix looks pretty cool. Look at that metallic body. That's neat. That's what Steelix looks like in this game. I might not object if I were to find one to trying it out on my team. Well, it's not exactly a super strong Pokemon, but hey, maybe if I can Mega Evolve it. I do think these crystals are kind of tedious, but this Magikarp is creeping closer to evolving, so that's good. Anything that speeds that up. Oh, Panpour in a tree. Can I catch it? Okay, yes. But that initial ball failed. Let's try to Thunder Wave into this thing. tackle. That did not do much at all. Oh, now that you're paralyzed, will you stay in the ball? Nice! I got a Pancor. I can sit in the PC forever now. Bois can learn Takedown. Did I level up? I don't think so. Shadow Claw would be a good TM for Bois, I think. I think Heracross can learn Shadow Claw. Bois, I got confused. Bois can learn Takedown. I'm not interested in Takedown. I don't want to mess with recoil. Is that the right call in this game? I don't know, but that's my instinct. Lost Pokeballs, you gonna give them to me? Is that an Aerodactyl? I guess that is a Pokemon that could Mega Evolve, huh? So it probably would be in this game. I certainly didn't think about that one. Also, is this a Pokemon Center that I'm not familiar with? And therefore, can I use this one from now on as well? Yeah. Travel spot registered. Nice. So just wandering into Pokemon Centers when I see them is not a bad idea. Although with fast travel, it doesn't matter that much, I don't think. Have been okay so far, just relying on the same one all the time. That is definitely an Aerodactyl. That looks pretty cool. Look at how it's posed. Awesome. I would not mind getting an Aerodactyl. I have no idea when or where I can do that in this game. You think Aerodactyl is in one of the wild zones? It could be. Not impossible. Power of science is amazing. Maybe they've revived a wild population of Aerodactyl. Or they just come from the Crown Tundra in the Galar region or something. We know Galar exists because I played Sword and Shield, and also because Connie mentioned it when she made curry. I have to go on a rooftop to battle my opponent? Where are they? Not all around this thing. Not found an entrance. Oh, in here. Okay. No idea what colorful screws are good for, so I'm a lot less interested now when I see one out in the overworld. That berry was automatically picked up. We got some evolutions. Feels like I'm talking to these people out of order. Considering that last guy, or the first guy I talked to was the one who started his sentence with and then made the ultimate point that they were building toward. Okay, I'm gonna mute up for just a moment. I'll be right back, and then it'll be time for this promotion battle. 1 second. Okay, time to battle. Where is this opponent? Oh, this guy. Got it. Look at that shelter. That's pretty cool. Oh, I can walk into the fountain too. Nice. A shelter in this game. It's not a Gen 6 Pokemon, and I don't know it to Mega Evolve. Guess we'll see. This guy's got a Clauncher on his shirt. This is exciting. There's something just so rank X about you. It doesn't matter if you get what I mean. Okay, good. Because I don't. What matters is, do you want to battle or not? I'll battle you. You can use water types? That would be convenient when I've led with Bayleaf. X is good, but W is better. A is the best. You should stay here at rank X. I think you're the one with a face that screams, I love rank X. This player character is snarkier than most. Not that that doesn't happen in some games. I didn't feel like there's even been a moment where I got 3 dialogue options and all of them were kind of snarky. In fact, I think that was like within the last hour or so. Anyway, I don't remember the details now. Venipede, guess I'll go to Fletch and Earth. Did it set spikes? What does that do in this game? Uh-oh. Ebola. Targeting my double weakness, and I just got hit by my own Ember. Great positioning. Worked out, though. This guy's got 4 Pokemon. At this rate, rank A is going to have like 20 Pokemon. That's going to be hard to deal with. The promotion to rank A. That's going to be hard to deal with. Alright, can I pin missile this before I get wiped out by a Psychic attack? Everybody says... Yes. I did take a Psychic attack, but didn't wipe me out. The pin missile, I'm not even sure that needed more than 1 hit. He's got screens up. I don't know when he set those, but that has to be what that is. That's pretty neat. Are the spikes damaging Bois while I pin missile the Roselia? I have not figured out how those work from this chaotic battling system. I guess that's one thing I'm kind of feeling with this battling system. It's very hectic. It's very hectic. Everything goes by very quickly, and I'm figuring things out on the fly. But only the absolute bare bones basics were actually explained to me. And that's a little bit jarring. Giveaway to hit my Ghastly? Okay, I guess so. Alright, well then let's switch to... Never mind, Ghastly fainted before I could switch. Well, I tried. Heading for the starter to wrap this up. Goodbye, Furfrou. Yeah, I'd say rank X definitely suits this guy. Am I sure I'm rank X? Well, not anymore. So there's your answer to that. Rank W now. Letter X is way cooler than W. Okay, Elon. Now time to go to the hotel and sleep in the middle of the day. Sounds good. Or if Tawny's made some more croissant curry, that sounds good too. And it looks like she has. All of us are eating it except Naveen, who has a boring, ordinary-looking sandwich. Another masterpiece, Tawny. That's right. Curry and croissant stand alone nicely, but together they're less than the sum of their parts. I'm sure that's true, but I would still try it. It would be an experience. I would definitely talk about it later, that's for sure. Make a whole new flavor when you put them together, just like all of us in Team Mega Evolution Hotel Z. That grin was not very convincing. Rather, you didn't compare us as culinary atrocity, Lita. Even Lita, who I believe is sincere in her enthusiasm, kind of looked like she was forcing it there. My alarm. I guess I just slept through the rest of that day, because I think it said it's the next day. Well, gotta get some rest at some point. A busy life here in Lumiose City, especially when you didn't expect to be moving here long term. Still totally unclear what the player character was actually intending to do in the city. Or whether they have a life to go back to outside of here. That said, hotel life, has it been amazing? Sure, but it is still kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. We'll try and make things comfier. It's comfy, it's just also weird. Now, I came from far away, just like you. The hotel's my home these days, too. Do we know where Tierno is from in X and Y? I don't remember. Is he from Aquacord Town, or... do we know? Somebody let me know if you know. Such a nice place, and I don't wonder why no one ever stays here. Good question. You like to have more guests, say Zed? I do not mind the quiet. This place was intended to be my final residence. That is why I called it Hotel Zed. Okay. There's that easy symbolism, Zed being an end to things. How will Zygarde tie into that? Later in this game, we'll find out. And if the hotel were to become busy, all of us in Team MZ might feel obliged to help out, in turn preventing us from taking part in the ZA Royale. What a shame. AZ, after his years of immortal wandering, has just kind of settled down in a cozy spot. Makes sense. But obviously there's also something he knows that we're not being told yet. And Floette seems somehow agitated. Lita left her belongings. Uh-oh. I'm on it. I've obtained Lita's things. Get to know Lita a little bit better after we got to know Naveen a little better next day. That'll work. But the main mission is reaching rank V. Well, let's go find Lita. Let's break Mega Crystals along the way. Apparently there's an Alpha Pokemon in Wild Zone 6. Okay. A lot of things I can do here. Naveen pointing out Wild Zone 6 makes me think the game wants me to go there, and I am definitely down to check out an unfamiliar Wild Zone before I do anything else, so... Wild Zone 6. Oh, hang on. I can see what Pokemon are there. If I've seen them before. Okay. Meditite. Houndour. I would not mind catching a Houndour. I probably would be willing to drop Fletchling from my team for that. Although, if I get a Fennekin, a Houndour would do for now. Swablu. Mega Altaria is pretty neat, but I don't know if I want to make room for it on my team. And one unidentified Pokemon. Apologies to Lita. It's a little bit more interesting to me than her things right now. I am, in fact, the type to be interested, so... Yeah, like I said, not much of a story so far, but there is a lot to do. Okay. And hey, I got to know Naveen a little bit better. There's probably more to come with that character. Looks like we'll get something for Lita soon. But we're getting there. Colorful Screw. No idea what they're for, but this one's very easy to get to. Ignore me failing just now. And it's in my path, so I will make one more attempt. As well. Very plushes. I don't know what's going on. Wow, on South Boulevard or something right now? Looks like it. What's your deal? You have a yellow box? Experience candy? Okay. What about Restaurant Lana? That looks like Wild Area 6, Wild Zone 6, excuse me, right there. Flabebe. I don't remember what color Flabebe I have, but I don't feel like I need to be collecting them right now. In we go. Okay. Meditite, Houndour, Swablu, and something else I don't know about. What's that? A Bunnery. Don't want to train that, but I'm down to catch it. Back strike. Nice. Okay, got a Baniri. Meditite, Houndour, Swablu. I have a Binacle already. I can get the Shadow Claw TM now. That's a pretty good one. And Heracross can learn it. This is a good move to have on that Pokemon right now. I think I'm down to just drop Leer. Run 4 attacks for now. Pretty decent coverage between them. Now they're Binacle down there. Including an Alpha Binacle. How do I get down there? I'm guessing I can't just throw a ball from up here. Oh, I can. I thought that would bounce off the railing or something. Okay, I could just throw a ball, but it failed to catch. Houndour. I'm definitely down to catch a Houndour. Uh-oh, I'm being attacked by 2 Houndour. Oh, I already paralyzed it. Whoops. Yeah, I like Houndoom a lot. I will swap my Fletchinder out for that right now. Or when I get a chance. I use my boxes in here. I'll swap my Fletchinder out for that when I get the chance. Oh, I already have a Binacle. I don't need to catch one. That's a sleeping Houndoom. Probably don't want to wake that up. I have a Binacle. It's Meditite and Swablu that I can still get from here. Oh, it's an Alpha Houndoom and it woke up. Scary. Okay. Let's see this Houndour. There's so many Pokemon already. Bite, Tackle, Ember, Roar. I don't know what Roar does in this game. Drives them back a good distance, yes, but I don't know what the value of that is. So I think I'd rather have Ember. Maybe it's a worse move, but I have no idea how good Roar is, so hard for me to say. I think I said that I was choosing Ember when I meant that I was choosing Leer. Meditite. Nice. Can I sneak up on one? I think it's probably noticed me. Where did that ball just go? Bullet punch. Cool. Resisted, of course. There we go. Caught a Meditite. Now, I would guess Swablu is probably on rooftops. On a rooftop if I can get to one. But I don't think I saw any ladders in here. Maybe there's a ladder somewhere. That's a ladder, but it's on the wrong side of the barrier. This is kind of an odd wild zone. There's not a ton of wild habitat for these Pokemon. But I guess these are more... I guess these are Pokemon that don't need a whole lot, right? Like Baniri and Meditite and Swablu can get by in an urban environment. Ah, there's a ladder. Oh yeah, no explanation so far as to why alpha Pokemon are... No, saying Swablu. No explanation so far as to why alpha Pokemon are in this game. My headcanon is space-time distortions go both ways. Because they were just like, I hear these alpha Pokemon were a problem in another region a long time ago. And that's it. Okay, let's go to the Pokemon Center. I'm okay with not catching a Swablu. I can go find Lita after this. Yeah, let's heal this Houndour. I don't know what level Houndour evolves, but I'm sure it's not there yet. Also, I would have had the option to evolve if it were. Lost Pokeballs again, huh? Oh, does he just accumulate them over time? Oh, he's picking up... I guess I didn't read his dialogue carefully. He's picking up the ones that I've lost. So that ball that I threw at nothing in the Meditite area, this guy got it back. That's cool. They're not necessarily just wasted. Pterodactyl is still awesome. I can take a Holovator up here, get onto the rooftops, maybe find some stuff on my way to Lita. Mabel wanted me to sit on benches for some reason, but I'm still not allowed to do that. I don't know what's going on with that. The game has not yet let me sit on a single bench. Breaking crystals with Magikarp is good, get some experience. Magikarp is 2 levels away from evolving. Not a lot of experience, but it does add up. That is an Alpha Pidgeot. Okay, this game is definitely opened up now if I'm just wandering around minding my own business and I can run into an Alpha Pidgeot. I just have a Magikarp out right now. I'm just looking to bypass this. Drop down over here. Yeah, there we go. A Trubbish! I don't have a Trubbish. Get in the ball. Those 14 Pokeballs that guy gave me earlier, a lot of those came from me trying to catch a Magikarp and just kind of throwing the ball into the water. Good to know I wasn't punished too hard for that in the end. There was a ton of Mega Crystals around here. It really feels like a waste of time to keep breaking them. I will probably not bother with this much longer once I have a Gyarados. And I've just happened to stumble into a side mission. She wants a Kakuna, or she has Kakuna and wants to battle. Okay with me. I'm gonna try out my new Houndour. I don't know if all side missions are really working for Emma. Emma didn't get involved in that last one. Or this one, but that is kind of how the game presented it. Side missions are jobs that Emma has working. So maybe people just kind of know that I'm acting on behalf of Emma and I can take care of simple things for her. Or maybe side missions don't all have anything to do with her, I don't know. Or Kakuna? Or is there a Beedrill mixed in there to trick me? We'll see. Is standing... Yeah, of course there's Beedrill. Is standing close to my Pokemon good for positioning? I don't think that matters at all, actually. It looks like they go to about the same spot relative to me before they actually use the move. I am absolutely fine to just wait out the Ember pool down there. I didn't need to do anything else. Poor Kakuna. Hey, you Mega Evolved that Beat. Whoa! You Mega Evolved that Beedrill someday. Oh, she doesn't want them to evolve. A team of Beedrill could actually be pretty scary in this region, but I That's not what you want. You should have pressed B. Select your party Pokemon in view. Select Evolve to trigger the Sangma Kakuna extra special. Is this a trick? Are you evolving them and pretending you don't want to? I don't know what just happened there. That could be a very strong Beedrill if she dedicates herself to training it hard. Disappeared. She's right here. She's just running around now. Doesn't have anything to say. Okay. Right. I was looking for Lita. But I was getting distracted by Mega Crystals because I want a Gyarados. I'm really not paying much attention to Mabel's notifications anymore. Hopefully I'm noticing when I level up still. Have I been to these shops yet? I think so. Galerie de la Lune? I don't know, actually. Is this where I was earlier? Looks the same. I think this is where I was earlier. If I'm wrong, so be it. Sooner or later, I'll find out what Mega Shards do, and it'll probably be disappointing, and I'll stop bothering with this. I'm not sure, like I said, that I have the will to keep bothering with this anyway once I have a Gyarados, but we'll see which of those things happens first. A little Lumberry from that one somehow. That is a Vanillux. That is an interesting look that Pokemon has. It actually looks like it's made of ice. I'm not a big Vanillux fan, but that is pretty cool. Vanillux, of course, not in Scarlet and Violet, nor is Steelix, nor is Aerodactyl. And now that they're back, we get to see they really cooked with the textures of those Pokemon. Like I said, not really a Vanillux fan, but I do appreciate the look of that one. Good job, Game Freak. There's a Litwick. We got Litwick in this game. Cool Pokemon. I can see myself dropping my Houndour for a Litwick if I were to catch one. Although I've already gone to the Cemetery Wild Zone and there were no Litwick there. What was it called? Dorme Bien Cemetery or something like that? Out of crepes for the day. But you'll give me a Quick Claw? Okay. Might get to use its moves faster sometimes. Makes sense as an implementation of that item in this game. Anyway, Lita should be just over here. There she is, with a Staryu. Might have to battle her. I think I know from the trailers that she has a Staryu. And I suppose Staryu is a Pokemon that could dance. Oh, I don't know why I said I'm on an errand. I could have been direct and said that she forgot her things. I just wasn't paying attention to the dialogue options. I'm dealing with a lot myself, I guess. It's hard to know what the point of some of it is, but there is a lot going on. Yeah, look at that Staryu dancing around. You know, this great dancer whose footsteps you want to follow. That's so cool. I hope he appears in this game at some point. Friend I was rooming with at first signed on with a talent agency and had to move. Only able to come here at all because I got a scholarship. Don't know how I would have been able to work it out enough to make rent on my own. It was right around then that I bumped into Tawny outside the Gare de Lumiose, and the rest is the same as your story. So Tawny's just kind of collecting people that are dealing with troublesome situations. Except me, I was fine, apart from the Pancham stealing my bag, but I guess that's a troublesome situation. Well, she's bringing us together at Hotel Zed. There's got to be something there that ties into the themes of whatever exactly this story is. A group of people kind of struggling to get by in the same city, or in the big city, I mean. coming together and supporting each other and doing whatever it is that we're actually supposed to do. Maybe the reason Team MZ is so vaguely defined is that a lot of its function is just to give us somewhere to be and something to do. And the bigger stuff, it really is just kind of nebulous. Just kind of protecting the future of Lumiose City. Hey, maybe we're the future we're protecting. Alright, it's coming together a bit more clearly. Maybe instead of some secret heroic backstory for Tawny or some secret conflict that she knows about, though AZ certainly seems to know something. Maybe it's just she's sort of collecting people who are struggling and, like I said, having us support each other so that we don't have to struggle so much and we can get to where we want to go in life. That's my interpretation right now. Now let's battle Lita. Look at her go. The dive balls, the launcher. She have all water types. My water type's a bit less impressive, but look at this. Oh, one shot. I think we are at the same level. Goodbye, launcher. Oh, it's just Vanillite. Once again, look at that. Looks like it actually looks like it's made of ice. That's really neat. Yeah, not all water types are there. How does a Vanillite dance? Well, she never said that she's putting together a dance with someone else. Now hours of trouble. Let's go block. Get taunted, no problem. You only have attacks. Rock Smash wipes this thing out. And here comes our Staryu. Not a psychic type yet. Still shouldn't take the spin whistle very well. Even after Harden. Goodbye, Staryu. Squad's still pretty broken. Rest of the team, they're getting there. Ghastly grows to level 20. I don't think it evolves yet. Oh, but it can learn Curse. I'll have to see what that does in this game. I mean, it's probably work out about the same as it does in most games, in which case I'm probably not interested. But we'll see. Probably better than Confuse Ray, at least. As some kind of emergency button for tough matchups. Promotion match announcement, of course. My opponent is, let's see, is it William, Wilma, Warren, Wade, Rintaro? Wait, hold on now. That can't be right. How much do you want to bet that when I meet Rintaro, they tell me I'm supposed to be in rank R, that's my true skill level, but I hit a losing streak and got demoted a bunch of ranks. You're going to help me get back up there now. That's the only way this makes sense. There's such a consistent pattern up to this point. This poor guy. Just in a slump, I guess. But I'm not going to help him get back to rank R. At least I hope not. The trainers start using Mega Evolution in rank G. Okay, but when do I get to do that? Oh, and I can sit on benches now. Oh, and sitting on benches is an actual game mechanic. That's why the game wasn't letting me do it. I do have a way to change it from day to night and vice versa. I've just only unlocked that now. But now I can sit on benches. Okay. Well, here's the thing. I don't feel any need to do that right now, because I'm happy to go around doing side missions until nighttime. So, let's look for some of those. One right over here. Sitting on a bench might be useful to me later, but right now, I've got stuff to do in the day, I've got stuff to do at night, I'm good. I think I will stop breaking these crystals once I have a Gyarados. At least until I learn that they actually do something. really not even much experience. Magikarp is still at level 18. I probably should focus up and... Well, should I focus up and try to advance the story soon? That's an Eevee. Can I catch that? Will it run away? It's running away right now, isn't it? It's swimming away. That's a new one. Or an Eevee. You good? Try a Great Ball. That wasn't a back strike, it had its back to me. Where'd it go? Okay. Oh, it's still here. It got out of the water somehow. Just kind of phased through the platform, I think. I switched to a regular Pokeball. It's fine. A lot of Great Balls. I still didn't do it. Thunder Wave. That's not what I meant to do. Let's try that again. Let's Thunder Wave. Throw a ball. And then throw a ball. Guess I could try using Tackle. No, not on that. Whoops. That's a silly thing that apparently can happen. Back here. Oh. Maybe the evolutions will be able to evolve in the Mega Dimension DLC like Raichu. That'd be cool. They could use the buff. Try one more tackle. If I knock it out, so be it. It's enraged, I can't catch it. Oh, wait, I forgot how catching works in this game. Silly me. Just these little things you have to remember as you go through, huh? Wow, still didn't get it, and it disappeared. Only get one shot, huh? These are Ultra Ball. Oh well. I don't think I can get a Mega Espeon in this game. Maybe I can. Maybe they've come up with 8 new Megas just for the evolutions. I did not mean to do that, but, well, unless I know that I can get a Mega Espeon, I don't think Eevee was making the team anyway. Obviously, it would be my favorite evolution, Espeon, if I were to train one. That one without saying, right? I also would have to be careful about the time of day. I actually probably would be sitting on the benches a fair bit and ignoring the ZA Royale for the time being if I were trying to get an Espeon. Which isn't the end of the world, but maybe it's just as well that I'm not doing that. Have some of those balls back now? Thank you. I saw Leon's cape for a second. Sword and Shield. It was just this guy standing in front of a mailbox. Right. Okay, and Emma's... or... I don't know if it's Emma's client or not, but the side mission person is right there. Okay. Zhao Dang. Am I familiar with the Budew? Yeah, I have one. Do you want me to battle your team of all Budew, except, oops, one of them evolved into Roserade? Not even Roselia, just evolved straight into Roserade because your Budew are special? Budew to Bloom, joining a Budew show. Fountain Square in Blow Sector 8. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but sure. There's a Hawlucha. Oh, and this is a Pokemon Center I hadn't been to before. Cool. Or it looks like it was. have been going the right way, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's all meadow pattern Vivillon here, huh? Unfortunate. Not that it's a bad one, but I miss my polar Vivillon that I got for living in this particular part of the world. I mean, it still exists. I think it's in Pokemon Home right now. But I miss being able to get it in the game that I'm currently playing. Nice Florges fountain. There's my Budew. I do have a Budew. My name is Budding with Potential. What the? What on earth? I have to pay? What kind of side mission is this? Alright, well, let's find out what happens. I can afford it. I'll do some more ZA Royale soon. It's okay, I guess. One of those Budew is noticeably bigger than the others. Or maybe two of them are big. No, I think there's one. Ooh, the luster on this one's bud really gives new meaning to the word lustrous. Quite superb. Yes, but its body language isn't sparking anything in me. In that sense, it fails to impress. Oh no. Poor dear may well be suffering from stage fright. Alright, what about the next one? Oh yes, lovely. Its posture exudes dignity and strength in spades. Very nice indeed. Its cry is passable, I suppose. The lack of color in its complexion is hardly ideal, though. This Budew needs more sunlight. Okay, what about Marigold's Budew? One that seems to be extra large. What a large specimen. It certainly won't be lacking in pollen. The self-assured manner in which it sways from side to side is simply iconic, an inspiration. But I detect a hint of irritation in its cry. I suspect this Budew may be a little stressed. What are we doing here? Alright, they better not say anything rude about my Budew. Or I'll go get training from those fist people and I'll fight them. Oh my! Remarkable! Impressive. Just look at the luster on it, the shine. And oh, its bud is so very lush. Sturdy, too. Its nimble little feet are dancing straight into my heart, and what a delightfully charming smile. And it's not just the outward excellence of this Budew that should be praised. It clearly trusts its trainer fully and without reservation, which is wild, because it's been sitting in the PC ever since I caught it. How else could it achieve such a commanding presence? I've judged innumerable Budew over the years, but never have I seen one quite like this. Chairman? Chairman of what? How did we cross paths? Fate brought us together. I think these people will eat that up. Have I been training it? Oh, I'm not doing anything special. Budew's daily routine is... well, I certainly do make sure it gets plenty of rest, given that this is the first time I've ever taken it out of the box. I have a personal philosophy. Live like there's no tomorrow. Slow and steady is, I guess, closer for me. Splendid answers. And I really put a nice job interview spin on some of that, didn't I? Okay, I got the prize money. Okay, so that more than covers my entry fee. I don't know what on earth kind of side mission that is. There was absolutely no need for that to be done. I got a miracle seed. I can give that to my Bayleaf. I was going to say at the end that I felt like I'd gotten scammed, but I made money from that. It could still be a scam. Maybe they try to bait me into doing another one that I can't actually win. Right, there are scams that pay you real money at first to get you hooked. So maybe I can still feel like that's what happened there, but who knows what happened there. I have 538 Mega Shards. I think I can calm down on those. But you know the drill, after Gyarados. There are clothing stores here. Okay, I have to end pretty soon, so I can do clothing stores and then call it. Ooh, looks like the sun's going down though. But I don't think I have time for it is, but I don't think I have time for a bunch of battles. Just a bit of shopping. That prize money here at Passage de la Félicité. Triathlon Bleu. Not as interesting as my Alolan Muck here. What other colors does this come in? Okay. Glasses. Not interested. Equipment. We got a beanie. We got some satchels. Okay. That guy was asking how many steps it would take. He's just saying he wonders how many steps it would take to walk around Lumiose. I have no idea. It surely can't be done. There's so much terrain and stuff. Still don't know what a shacket is. Moves that miss a lot or unreliable in a pinch. How does accuracy work in this game? Guess I'll figure it out sooner or later. Whoa. Now that is a loud outfit. I'm tempted. I kinda am. Does that do it for this place? I've heard there's this gang in Lumiose that helps out Emma. The Lumiose gang are still around. That's awesome. Remember the Lumiose gang? From X and Y? Emma's friends? This is the first store I went into. Okay. Give me a moment to notice, but I guess I have completed the loop. So now... side mission just over there. See if I can have time for whatever that is. So many Pokemon that can Mega Evolve all over Lumiose City. There's a Gen 6 Pokemon we haven't seen yet in this game, Gourgeist. There's my almost friend Inkay. Oh, there's a Salamence. I hope I don't have to battle that for this side mission. Whoa, an Aurorus! I see some cool Pokemon now. Aerodactyl was cooler. That's awesome, bro. And Aurorus looks a little bit icier in this game. Not to the same extent as Vanillux, because of course Vanillux is pretty much just made of ice. Are they battling? I would definitely give the advantage to Aurorus in that matchup. But I want something from you. Question is what you want from me. Am I one of those uncouth trainers who use close range attacks? Dude, I don't know what I'm doing in this battle system. Nobody's properly explained it to me yet. Long range moves have style? Alright. This guy looks like he might be a threat. We'll see. I'm ready to win. And if I have to be uncouth to do that, so be it. Oh, that's an easy target. Binacle, what's next? This guy really a rich boy? He seems kind of tall for that trainer class. I thought he was like a rich man. No? Burn. Fine, that doesn't affect Thunder Shock. Skiddo, adorable. See if my Houndour can handle this. Long range move. I just switched in on a mud shot. Just like perfectly timed switching in on the mud shot. That's awkward. Anyway, let's be a little bit uncouth while Ember's on cooldown. Come on, let's go. Sorry, that was a little uncouth of me at some points, although for the most part it wasn't. I am surprisingly good, aren't I? I'm rank W, I think. If I remember correctly. I don't know, I've been rising so quickly, it's hard to keep track. Battles are terrifying. Who would want to wade into the middle of all that? Fair enough, I guess. Thanks for the nugget. Fun little, easy little side mission. It'll be night soon, but yeah, it is time to end the stream for now. I do have another commitment this evening. I'll try to be back tomorrow. Can't guarantee it. Don't know when, but good chance I'll stream this at some point tomorrow. I'm having fun with this game. I want to keep this playthrough going and find out what is going on in this city that AZ knows about and isn't telling me. I don't think Tawny actually knows anything after all, unless there's some tie-in to the whole thing about her looking for a person. I think she just sort of like has big, poorly defined dreams and is bringing people together. And there's not much more to read into it than that, but we'll find out. AZ clearly knows something. We'll find out eventually. There's lots to do in this game, so... Stream tomorrow. Maybe, probably. Don't know what time. But I certainly would like to. And we'll keep going from there.